We do have quite a bit of dark oak, which is good. Alright, see how this works out for us. So we got that, that, that. There. What does this mean though? Like this, what does that mean? Does it, let me just fatten it out at here, at this point. It's not really a, that's fine. And then here, and then there. But then we need to like, pull this in after a while. So I can't really see anything there. But let's say we continue to there. And then we come in one block, which it's we can continue like that. The question is, do we want to? I think we do. Like the shape of it actually does look a bit like this in the picture. So let me do that. And then here we just close it up. We what does that look like from there? So if we close that up, and then we close that up, and then we do that. I think that'll do. I think that'll do. It's mostly good. It's mostly plausible. Right? And then so we've got that, and that. Right. And then this part comes down to there. And so like this is filled in, this is filled in, that's filled in. And then the rest of this just follows that. So that's right, that's right. What happens here again? That's not right. Oh, it stops there, right. Oops. So that stops there. Okay. Let's put that there, put that there, and then put that there. Oops, put that there. And that goes there. Alright, and there's our ship. Let me get this dirt stuff. How deep is this place? This is a very deep ocean. Okay, so we want to come at it from underneath, otherwise we're going to drop all the dirt. And then we're never going to see it again. Let me just get some more shovels. We might still drop some dirt and never see it again. I can't believe how deep this is. It's kind of weird, but also kind of cool because it means like it's a deep water harbor. Although it's like unrealistically deep, to be honest. Hey, look at that! It's a ship. Well, not yet, but it will be a ship. Look how impressive this is. Alright, so we want to catch the dirt, so let's not drop it. I'll try not to drop it. Here's where we can use a water affinity. Oops, I didn't actually breathe. Ow. So do I have water breathing and water affinity? What do I have? Protection unbreaking. Maybe I should go enchant some helmets. See what I can get from them. What? Okay, look, I was above the water. Let's see if we can get some water breathing and water affinity on some helmets. Because otherwise this is going to be quite tedious. You can always build more. I'm just thinking, like, is this complete? Like, am I happy with how much stuff there is? Should I keep going? You can always build more, right? So it's not really it's difficult to say, you know, when you're done. Anyway, I have decided. So the port, the roads, the ports, the bridges, the roads, and then that's it. No more. What do we have? Protection, aqua affinity. The question is, do I like hope for a water breathing on the protection one? Oh, there you go, aqua affinity protection 3. And then what is this? Aqua affinity respiration 1? Or do I go for like aqua affinity and maybe get respiration 2? Like, should we gamble? Aqua affinity protection 3. Aqua affinity respiration. I mean, I want a respiration. Wow, amazing. Amazing. What just happened there? What happened there? That's crazy. Alright, putting that on. Anyway. Gambling. Not sure I entirely agree with the semi-random aspect of the enchanting. I guess if you're into gambling, then that's cool. No, pig, go away, pig. Alright, so now this is gonna be much easier because we have a helmet. That is like, how you can get 4? Isn't that like the best you can get? Isn't that like we just stacked all the best enchantments onto one hat? Just the variance is so big, you know what I mean? That what is that even possible? Wait a minute. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. We just stacked everything onto this helmet. Holy crap, we can see underwater now. Aqua affinity, am I right? Not only wait, this is like cheating. How can we see underwater like this? Well, maybe we should. I mean, now that we have a hat, maybe we should go mess around with the ocean temples because we can. Also, I can't actually see this though. Well, I mean, this is cheating. Look how easy this is. Wow, hey, crazy. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we want like 1, 2, 3, 4. The part that boggles my mind is that you can see underwater as well. Right? Even in the like it's nighttime. It's nighttime. But we can see underwater and it's like, why is it so bright? Crazy. Literally cheating. How is this not cheating? So here talking about at the very least that. But also 1 block higher. So like also 1 block higher. Let me put that there. I'm gonna need like torches inside as well. Put that there. And then we set like to here. Like that. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then like 2 here. Is that odd or is that right? I mean, it's a little odd, but you're trying to make a round shape with square blocks, right? I'm okay with that. And then let's build the rest of this. We already have some planks there. No, seriously, this helmet is cheating. Look at this. That's insane though. We enchanted 3 helmets. All 3 times maximum enchantment. This makes so much difference. And you know, here's the thing with gambling. The thing with the psychology of gambling is that it allows people to think they are really clever, when in fact they're really not. Right? And that's the like, because gambling is random. Right? The gambling is random. But when people win, they feel like they've accomplished something when they actually haven't. And so people get excited about winning when they gamble. And the crazy part is that, well, it's not crazy, but the psychology part is that people get a false sense of choice, like the false choice, or like a false sense of control over how their gambling happens. For example, roulette is the big one. Roulette is the big one because it encourages people to see patterns where there aren't. So you're like, oh, it was black last time, and it was black the time before. It must be black again. Like, I mean, the human brain is wired to find patterns because we want to know, like, we want to understand the world, and like finding patterns is useful for our survival. So the human brain is like, it likes to find patterns. Even if there are no patterns to be found, it still likes to find patterns. And roulette does that. It lets you see patterns where they don't really exist. And so people get the impression that they're, you know, reading the table or something stupid like that. This doesn't make any sense. When in fact, you know, it's just random, right? It's just 50-50. It's not even 50-50. It's like 49-49, and then there's 0 and 0-0. So if you play roulette, you just lose money. Like, you just do the math. Obviously you lose money. Obviously you lose money over time. But the people who don't do math, they get the illusion of control and the illusion of patterns. Patterns that aren't really there, but they're so compelling that you just want to keep playing to like, because you think you're doing something, like you think you're actually solving the thing when you really aren't. So enchanting is gambling, and there's a part of me that is like, wow, this helmet is so cool, I'm so happy. It's like, wow, I was so clever to to enchant this. But that's false. It's a false sense of control, because we know it was random. Like, you know, clever people like you and me, we understand that it was just random. I enchanted 3 helmets. I put 3 lapis into each one, and the third one was really good. Right? That's all we did. We just enchanted 3 hats. But you are given the illusion of having done something significant, because like you did something, you get a reward, and you're like, wow, I did something and I got a reward. But it's just random. It's just random. So you have to avoid being tricked. Because that's what gambling is. Gambling is like tricking your brain into thinking that you're doing something important. Or something like consequential. Right? It's like, oh, your choices have consequences. No, they don't. They literally don't. It's literally random. Your choices literally didn't choose anything. That's gambling. So we need ladders. We haven't made any ladders yet, but we're gonna need ladders now because how else? Oh crap. The mast is gonna be huge because I've chosen a... Oh crap, maybe I should have... Oh no, do I have to change the whole thing? Oh no, I've chosen an even number, and so the mast is gonna be huge. Never mind, it's gonna have a huge mast. Huge mast is fine. Huge mast is fine. Do you get what I'm saying? The mast is gonna be 2 by 2. That's fine, it's okay. it's kind of... Oops. Never mind. Let's just pretend it was intended. What kind of wood do I have a lot of? Birch? Acacia, surprisingly. So acacia decks is what we're gonna do. That's embarrassing. It's gonna be a really thick mast. We can't have the mast off center, can we? What happens if we have the mast off center? Is that really strange? Let me do that. Would it be really, really strange if the mast was off center? It would be quite strange. We just have a 4x4 mast. I mean 2x2 mast. Awkward. But you know, it's fine. Not a big deal.